Hello YouTube, this is Kaito JR here, and I'm here to do another Ajin discussion video, this time discussing about Koji Tanaka's IBM, the Ripper. So yes, this is not its actual name that Tanaka calls it within the manga or the anime, the Ripper. I just made it up myself because that's basically what this IBM is. I mean, it rips things with its own like talon-like claws. I mean, it has like the claws of a hawk or an eagle, however you want to call it. It's just like if you see, go look in chapter 5, watch it fight like Izumi's IBM Kuro-chan, and yeah, you see how sharp and long its claws are. It looks like talons of a hawk or an eagle. Mostly a hawk, to be honest with all of you. So yeah, and this thing has really sharp teeth as well. Like those molars can like probably rip through steel. Probably, like yeah, this thing is not to be messed with at all. But however, I don't think Tanaka's IBM is very useful against other IBMs. Yes, it's very useful against other humans, like humans. Yeah, it is very useful against Ajin's humans, mostly like that. Other animals. If Tanaka for some reason wants to fight animals, I don't know. But yeah, against other IBMs, not so much. I mean, IBMs are only weak against like physical blows, like this for example, but not like slashing attacks. Like IBMs are actually very like immune to slashing attacks because like your slashes can just like go right through its bandages. Like yeah, and an IBM looks like black bandages like wrapped around like just the air, stuff like that. Like yeah, it also like disappears after a while. So yeah, like an IBM is not perfect like a being at all. That an Ajin can just like summon, and then yeah, it doesn't last very long. Was what I'm trying to like get across here. Like it's not a perfect being. It does like disintegrate after a while. And yeah, it also disintegrates if it just like I just said, if it gets hit by physical blows. Like slashing attack doesn't work. Like that's what I'm saying. Like Tanaka's IBM not really ideal for fighting other IBMs because like its slashing attacks won't be very effective against him at all. Just like because I believe that's why he lost against Izumi's IBM Kuro-chan, because like Kuro-chan was just using like physical blows. And also Tanaka at this point in chapter 5, which is where like the fight between like Tanaka and Izumi took place at, of course, chapter 5. Tanaka, he's never fought another IBM before. He's fought another like humans and like probably an Ajin maybe, but yeah, I don't know, for some reason like Sato didn't train Tanaka to fight like IBMs because yeah Sato has an IBM. They could have just like sparred with each other, so Tanaka could have the experience. But no, his first experience was just fighting against Izumi's IBM Kuro-chan, and yeah, and Tanaka's IBM, the Ripper, like I said, it didn't do very well. He actually got defeated, the Ripper. Yeah, and also one more thing, Tanaka can also use like clairvoyance with his IBM. Like he can link his IBM and his mind together, just so like it's kind of like this what Tanaka does. Like he blinds himself just so he can like use clairvoyance onto his IBM, just so he can see through his IBM's eyes, and then he can just like order it around like, okay IBM, I want you to slash this person apart, then slash that other person right there, and then maybe that dog, yeah, or just like anything. Like he could probably just like kill humans, animals with that thing. His IBM, the Ripper, yeah, it's a very powerful IBM. But like I said, with IBMs, not so much. It's just actually very weak against other IBMs with slashing attacks. But also, I don't know if like Tanaka's IBM can like form a fist, because like I said, it has like huge talon like claws. It can only like just slash things, and that's it. So yeah, it's not very useful against other IBMs. It can't harm them. Like I don't know, it's just like not the most useful. Yeah, it definitely like for example, its arm definitely looks like a talon, like because like it has like with 3 claws protruding outwards like this, and one big claw right here like that like most birds have, just like coming out right there. Yeah, you can see in chapter 5 that it has that too. So it's basically like a bird IBM. I'm just gonna call it the Ripper because yeah, it's basically a Ripper type of like weapon you can use that you just like summon out and just like slash and just like attack any human that you can see. Not IBM, because like I said, it's not very useful against other IBMs, but any human or animal that you see, yeah, it can like slash the thing apart with like relative ease. So yeah, like, I mean, Sato's IBM is more so like fit to fight other IBMs, not so much with like the Ripper, with Koji Tanaka's IBM. Let's see, anything else about Koji Tanaka's IBM, the Ripper? Yeah, it's a very agile IBM. Definitely, it can jump pretty far. It's very fast. We saw this in the anime where it was fighting these elite soldiers that was trying to capture Sato. Like after Sato just like collapsed this building. I mean, in the manga, he actually kamikaze attacked this building. like it was called the Grand Pharmaceutical Company, and so he can be able to kill this other person that was on his kill list by collapsing that building onto another smaller one. So yeah, that was like I said, it was to kill that person on his kill list, which he successfully did. And yeah, so we saw in the anime though, like this didn't happen in the anime. The anime was different, which I thought was pretty stupid. Like, why would you change something like that? But I don't know. But yeah, I mean that's why I don't really compare both the anime and manga all that much. I mean, it's because like a lot of things change a lot. So just like this, for example. But yeah, I mean in the anime, we saw Koji Tanaka's IBM the Ripper just like performing these crazy moves, like jumping so far, like through building, like attacking. Like it's also can be able to climb. It's quite like a climbing IBM. It can climb through buildings with its claws, its ripping claws, like, and then just jump through building, like I just said, onto to slaughter all these elite soldiers that was sent by Japan to capture Sato, which yeah, they failed miserably at doing so. So yeah, I mean they weren't able to capture Sato at all, and they weren't even able to like defeat like. I mean, I don't even know if they even know how to like take on IBMs at all. They seem very inexperienced when it comes to fighting against like Ajins. I mean, they came up with this idea of just continuously keep on shooting at Sato's like body, so he doesn't just reset back and be able to defend himself. But yeah, whereas the Takahashi again were like the snipers from a distance. They were able to snipe these elite soldiers from a distance, and like were able to like distract them long enough for Sato to get back up and like just slaughter these elite soldiers. And yeah, the Koji Tanaka's IBM and just Koji himself was able to like make swift work with these elite soldiers, and all of them were pretty much wiped out. Yeah, so the IBM, yeah, the Ripper is very fast. It's very agile. Has its ripping claws, able to like climb through buildings, and all that sort of stuff like that. I mean, it's pretty much the same as any other IBM. And yeah, so of course, like Koji Tanaka can like remote control it with his mind and like use clairvoyance in order to see it through its own eyes. So he can be able to like control around like kind of like a drone or just like a remote control robot or whatever. He just like summon out. It's very useful. And if it gets like knocked, if its head gets destroyed, say that with any other IBM, I'm pretty sure any Ajin can like use clairvoyance with his IBM. But yeah, I mean, like the Ripper, if its head gets destroyed, then basically the connection between the Ripper and Koji Tanaka, it's basically severed. It's not just, the connection's just gone right there. So yeah, Tanaka won't be able to control it for the most part, and he also won't be able to summon it as much. I mean, there's a limit on how many times an Ajin can summon his IBM. With K, it's like 9 if he's on a good day, but much less than that, not so much. So yeah, with Tanaka, he probably can summon it like 3 times a day, mostly. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the amount of just... But yeah, I mean, maybe he can... But yeah, I mean, maybe he can summon more than that. Yeah, it's pretty much like 3 times a day for Koji Tanaka. I mean, he can't really summon his IBM all that much. Not compared to like maybe Sato, because Sato's more experienced, I suppose. Yeah, he's more experienced. K's his IBM, his like invisible black matter is 3 times denser than the average Ajin's is. So yeah, he can summon a lot more times than like the average Ajin can. So. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much everything I think I need to talk about with Koji Tanaka's IBM, the Ripper. I mean, you all know what the whole gist of it throughout the video right here. So, but yeah, just comment down below. Let me know your thoughts about Koji Tanaka's IBM, the Ripper. Just let me know, like, do you like the name I came up with it? Is it pretty, like, basic or simplistic? Or do you like it? Do you think it's cool? Or what, like, what would you name, like, Koji Tanaka's IBM? Just let me know down in the comments below. Did you like the video? Just let me know below and all that good stuff like that. But yeah, that's it for the video, everybody. Thanks for watching, and bye.